At the wedding of Thetis and Peleus, Paris of Troy was asked to award a golden apple to the most beautiful goddess. The contestants were Athena, Hera, and Aphrodite.
Very nice, ladies. That concludes the talent portion of our competition. Now for the interview. If you are crowned most beautiful goddess, Paris asked the women, what will you do?
Hera replied,
If I win, I'll use my title to bring world peace and to help all the little animals.
What a voice for Hera that is.
Athena said,
I'll make sure that everyone has olive oil and bake everyone a batch of cookies.
Finally, Aphrodite said, If you choose me...
If you choose me, I'll arrange for you to take Helen, the most beautiful woman in Greece, as your wife. I hope I win, because I just love golden apples.
Paris carefully considered each goddess's answer, but intrigued by the prospect of being married to the most beautiful woman in Greece, chose Aphrodite. It wasn't long before Paris found Helen, tore her away from her husband, and brought her back to Troy.
Well, that's how the movie
Now
starts.
Menelaus has declared war on Troy, and everyone bound by the oath of Tyndareus is rallying to his side, and other leaders have taken up Troy's part. Colchis the seer had this to say about the impending war.
Though rescuing fair Helen may seem simple, be forewarned that many obstacles will stand in your way. Many will be old and gray by the time they return home.
Agamemnon and his soldiers have already left Greece to attack Troy, but Troy's walls, built by Apollo and Poseidon, are incredibly strong. Only an intense, continual siege will be enough to break through the walls, and this type of onslaught will only be possible if the Greeks have a camp close to Troy. But maybe Agamemnon will be lucky. On the home front, you must prepare for further attacks on Troy by asking other cities to give what they can to you to support the war effort.
Wow, that is the biggest story dialogue section we've had so far. Unbelievable. These goals look incredibly easy. I actually think we have it all done already except the armor, which we can cook in seconds, or we can buy in seconds. Legit. The beauty contest, I think I can beat in 5 minutes or less. Seriously. Well, let's have a look. To the city. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Zeus. Let's play Zeus, Master of Olympus. We're back at Olympus. We're on Chapter 2, the beauty contest. Now, this is going to be weird. I can tell you already, this is going to be a weird episode, so I've actually been reading ahead a little bit. For the first time ever, we're essentially done immediately. So, what did we need to do? We needed 32 skeins of fleece for our colony. We already have 32. We're exporting billions of fleece. We're exporting fleece everywhere. More even than Tyrion's was exporting, and yet we're fine. So I'm going to set that aside. That might mean a little bit of housing block instability, but whatever. 16 jugs of olive oil. We've got absolutely loads. And we'll set that aside. Wood, by the way, you see how we're setting this aside, and then it feels like you don't really get it in the colony? It might be that this is the initial gifts we get when we go to the new colony. Let's watch closely. Do we get a gift of wheat, and a gift of planks, and a gift of olive oil, and a gift of fleece? Because I swear, I read online someone was suggesting that they use the goods they got for free. Unless there's some UI element that I'm not noticing in which we can actually collect this stuff. But I don't think that's the case. Editing me will have to edit this and see if that's true. Anyway, yeah, I still really don't know. It's really tough to Google stuff about this game. And finding the exact query, either here or on a forum for exactly, oh, do you get to keep in some weird way the goods you set aside? It's just not really bringing up any hits. So hi, yeah, me again from like way later in the LP. Yeah, you do, and you'll see me discover that pretty soon. So the wood I won't set aside yet, just because, you know, let's wait a minute before we move on. The wheat, well, we have 27 in stock, but all of these wheat farms that we just spammed out just to finish the last mission, well, they've produced it all. They've produced everything we need. Now, this is getting a bit much for the maintenance guy. So, yeah, no, it's fine. So we'll put these down here, and by the time it all breaks, so look, they should notice, oh, we can put wheat down now. Oh no, they don't, by default, they don't accept wheat, so we have to do it this way. Ah, that's probably true for one, no, it's not true for that, babe, we set that up. Okay, so once these all go into storage, we will have the wheat done. The treasury goal is already done. They wanted to set a treasury of 15,000, and then armor. So what you'll notice here Oh, a new place blossoms. Lyrenesus blossoms. So we'll look at that in a second. Military now has stuff. It has armories. So all this bronze that we're importing, we can use to actually make armor. And we're done. That's it. That's the whole instance. Done. So this episode is actually going to be a little bit of prep and a little bit of tweaking here at the city. And then we're going to be moving on to the colony. Oh, are we, WP? We're going to be moving on, are we? Now, let me talk a little bit about the colony here. The colony is crazy. So what's going to happen, all right, minor spoilers for a minute down the road, we're going to get a choice of 2 different colonies. One of them's kind of like the de facto easier choice, as we've often seen with these decisions. The other one is really difficult. They're not mutually exclusive. You'll see them both, but it's just the order in which you wish to choose. The really difficult one is called Tenedos. And impressions on their own guide say, and I quote, if you want a challenge of a lifetime, pick Tenedos first. Now, so far in this Let's Play, I've picked the easier ones first. We've sort of done the recommended. Hello, Cerberus. I still think his art is amazing. There's something about the, like, I don't know, the molten black, like, I don't know, lava-cooled looking skin and then the red eyes. It's just so cool. So far we've picked the easy route. I'm not going to do that this time, though. We are on Olympian difficulty, and I am going to do Tenedos first. Tenedos is brutal. Tenedos is everything I've read about. I've never played it myself, but everything I've read about it online is that it's insane. It's the hardest thing in the game. Unquestionably, as far as Zeus is concerned. Now, I believe the expansion has something even more insane. But for Zeus itself, this is it. Okay, the Tenedos colony. So in today's episode, we will be starting Tenedos. And I assume I won't be able to beat it in one episode, but that's fine because we got this little section here at the start. Now, in order to do that, the game is prompting us to have 15,000 drachma. This does not update with difficulty. That might be enough for easy mode, but impressions themselves recommend you have like way more than this. I think, so I've read all kinds of numbers. Some people say 45 and they've managed to squeeze through. Some people have managed to get through on 75. Some people have gone there in 100k and then they've, you know, ended up with nothing. Well, we have 43k. We got so rich on the last episode, it's kind of unreal. And in fact, on the last episode, when I was messing with the wheat, you might have caught it. In mere moments, we will be up at like 60 or something, so money's fine. I'm feeling really confident, but I think the classic story with Tenedos is people go into it feeling confident, and then they get battered down. And I had that experience at Ithaca, and people don't even really talk about Ithaca much. So, we'll probably build up to 100, maybe a bit more, and we'll see. And you might be wondering, Jesus, why do you need so much money? Why is it so hard? Well, I'll tell you the gimmick. You'll see the gimmick when we get there. Maybe you want to just think for a second, though. What would be insane about a colony? It's something I've kind of suggested when we were at Ithaca. Well, if you're thinking of a really insane idea, you're probably right that that's what it is. So anyway, price increase for armor. Because of reduced supplies throughout the world, the price of armor has risen by the amount shown above 50 drachma. Is risen by 50 drachma or to 50 drachma? Importing this good is now costlier, but higher profits can be made from exporting it. Price increase for sculpture. At the time when I got this pop-up, I was just thinking about whether we could sell the sculpture. But actually, think of it this way. It's a good thing we built the temples before, because they would be more expensive to build now. But we can't export it. Well, okay, hold on. And bronze has gone up. Trade with Miletos shuts down. Okay, so lots happening in the world. Let's see here. So, Lyrenesus, first of all, now exists. They're a rival. They produce meat and fleece. We don't care about either of those. Ascania has nothing. Troy needs armor, just like we need armor. Who was the other guy that appeared? I'm sure there was another guy. Oh, maybe it was Ascania. It was both of these, Lyrenesus and Ascania. So, we want to watch out for our rivals. Now, we can't make elite houses in this mission here. But I'm wondering, since we can make trireme wharfs, can we actually invade our rivals already just with the wharfs? I'm curious to see about that. If we can do that before we move on to the next instance, that's going to make Tenedos a great deal easier as well. Now, you see all of these amazing, sanctified, beautiful mints. I'm going to delete them all. Ugh. Now, why am I doing that? Because the walkers are just going to be a nightmare for placing Poseidon down. So the promontory of Poseidon. Let's see it. Now, you know, what's the cruel joke here is that this whole playthrough I've been desperate for Poseidon. We weren't allowed him in the end in episode 1. And now here in episode 2, we're going to be leaving really quickly. But we will build this before we go at the very least, okay? So we'll do that. We will... Actually, Captain Hindsight is here to tell you that we're not leaving that quick. And I'm going to get a lot of value out of this guy. No, the artisans can just walk around. Now, what's kind of funny here is there is no space for a road. But I kind of love this because it means we get to do this tiny little water crossing here, which will create a road that goes along. So what I wanted this whole time... Okay, alright, let's figure this out here. Now, if you are going to accept marble and you are going to accept wood, you don't have to get it. You can now empty that wood and empty that marble so that you no longer exist. We will move the maintenance way over here. We will delete this Artisans Guild. Okay, so they're going to empty that storage bay. Trade with Ethiopia shuts down. Do you guys not like me anymore? Oh, Ethiopia, you were like a 10 out of 10 trade partner, though. Alright, all we can do is just wait and see how Greece develops here. Oof, I'm glad we got a lot of money off of them earlier. Oh, I thought our money woes would be easy. We could have stayed on that previous episode and gone up to 60,000 then with the wheat situation. So anyway, once that's emptied of its wood, I can delete the bay. And we can figure out what we're doing with horse ranches. So, horse ranches are going to come along this road here. Fisheries along this one. And our point to bait Poseidon onto the path, the sanctification path, has to be like over here. Because if we do it any closer, Hades is going to end up on it, which we don't want. Right now, this is actually probably all a little bit too close, since this is all very appealing. But we can kill that appeal when we put the mints back down, which we can do already, actually. So the mint, I only wanted to get rid of the mints, just so the walkers wouldn't be in the way. That is really the only reason. And we'll do it like this. I think it will still be very appealing in there. Also, yeah, and they have maintenance. We've done very well with maintenance on this playthrough, don't you guys say? Oh, when I was editing and I saw this goddamn thing and we're breaking all this. Oh, by the way, I have not seen more of Troy, because it's the same night. When I realized that this was going to take like 2 seconds, I thought, I can squeeze out another episode. Yeah, little does that guy know, this recording is going to go on for 3 hours. I'm going to end it at 4 a.m. In fact, we could set this aside as well, and we can just wait with the armor. Okay, let's finish this. So, Poseidon's fisheries. Now, how many do we want to place? I want to get rid of at least 3. Hopefully 4 from that area of the sea. So can we get 3 or 4 down? Probably. This looks like... See, originally I was thinking all of this could be good, but I don't think we... He's only going to walk so far. His road will only be so long. Ah, that's so annoying. There's only 1 spot. And that's not even a spot. Oh, and that's only 1 spot. So there you go. There's the 4. I really hope... It's quite cool to think, though, that Poseidon will be around the front here. I really hope he gets to all of those. We can't beautify this because Hades will end up on it. So, it is a bit awkward, isn't it? I mean, we can... There's nothing wrong with now making the path come up like this just for fun, I guess. Because it will look good. And I know we're here to save money, but here we go. Let's avenue that. It's just a nice opening, isn't it? Poseidon's going to start here, and he's going to walk along and hopefully tag these. And we can't get any more than that. I mean, we could maybe get some on that bay there, but they're going to go for this fish. So, 4? Well, all things considered, I think 4's pretty good. Oh, by the way, another little bit of trivia about sanctification. Look, Hades is here now. Oh, because I put Avenue there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ugh, whoops. All right. Oh, dear. A cool thing about sanctification, unlike all the other services, and I guess maybe, I don't know why this is the case, maybe because Impressions made it earlier or something, unlike all the other services, sanctification only hits 1... Have I made an extra walk for Poseidon there? I don't know. It only hits 1 away. You can't throw sanctification like over an edge or a precipice or something. And that's not really applicable to many designs, but it is interesting when you get to Aphrodite. Aphrodite bumps the appeal of everything. So you might want to do like a theme build where you have like avenues and boulevards all around your townhouses and Aphrodite, so it's all incredible. But if you do that, she won't be able to sanctify your own houses. In a weird way, the best thing to do when you build Aphrodite is to have really thin paths everywhere, kind of a run-down looking city, but it's okay because she gives you the global appeal buff. Probably a really big, like, flex in this game is to build a city with Aphrodite, but use boulevards and avenues everywhere anyway, just because, even though she's in the housing block. But, yeah, I can't think of where else there's an interesting conversation about that. It's just a weird mechanic. Oh, Sparta attacks Troy! Keep this quiet. But I want to attack Troy because there's a weakness in their defenses. Now's the perfect time to strike. If I can borrow some of your troops. Well, see, but Impressions know that I don't have any troops because I'm not allowed to build elite houses yet. So they must be expecting me to do trireme wharfs. See, if we look at our rivals, there's Kime, and I'm happy to attack Kime. I think we can take them out. And they produce bronze and sculpture, which I think this is really important for Tenedos. If we do it before we get to Tenedos, we're set up really well. So I want to try it. And I haven't seen any forum discussion about going to that level of prep, so I want to see, and we could put it in the Let's Play if it's possible. But the thing is, when we go to the next mission, it might change the diplomacy around Greece, right? They might have scripted stuff that forces us to have to recapture it or something, so who knows. Troy, though, as well. You know, if triremes can attack, we could attack Troy. And I've just counted these shields off screen. He has 5 shields, not 6. So he's in theory we can take him out. And now Lenissus' arrival has appeared, and Ascania has appeared as a rival. I'd like to see more about what they trade and what they do when they become full-fledged city. Well, one of them already is, but Ascania isn't a full-fledged city yet, so we'll see. You know, we can do things with them. Now, all these statues, I'd love to start selling, but it's still not available for exportation. Right, so fisheries. They do need maintenance. So it's a bit of a blemish, isn't it? But there you go. So there's maintenance. We'll hit all of them. Oh, yeah. Should we gamble for this last one? I mean, the fact is, if Poseidon makes it, like I don't want a roadblock. There you go. Sparta attacks Troy. Good luck. Now this maintenance officer might fuck this up. But let's hope he doesn't. Do you know what would be amazing? If the path can come all the way along and down, but it can't. There's a diagonal. Oh, no. We can. Oh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? See, Hades, what are you doing over here? Yeah, that already broke because he never made it in time. But that's fine. And Cerberus. Well, Cerberus, you can go wherever. It would be interesting if, like, their pets sanctified. There you go. Look, we got some use out of that island now. It's trying to find workers. There you go. Hades, don't be here. Go up there. Look how much better that is. The rules of pretty areas should conform. Let's do... So Miletos became a rival. Sparta is selling armor, but we're not going to... That doesn't matter. So I might conquer them. Like, they produce bronze. We need bronze. Ah, interesting. We've just been locked out of our bronze. So now now our armory thing won't work. We have to buy... armor off of armor straight up now off of Sparta, which actually kind of makes things easy for us here. Sparta will get rich from that, but it kind of makes things easy. Now, I just had a really cool idea about beautifying this and filling in a little bit more of a gap in the town. Fish ponds. I've been saying they're my favorite. We hardly ever see me use them. So let's put one there. And then let's shift this over with some parks here. Oh, we can delete these as well. For complete parity. Parks here. And then add the Doric columns back. But we're going to go all the way around the fish pond here. Just for the simple effect of it. So that is Hades' entrance there. That's really good. I hope to see him there again now. Very appealing. Come on. They should have like a supremely appealing. Supreme is definitely the best like synonym, adjective, whatever that you want to use for like good. That's like the top tier. Oh, this is nice. Look, so 2 temples next to each other, all the marble. Okay, so the trivia about this as well. I kind of want to demonstrate it to you all, but I don't know how, really. If you imagine that we had a palace in between these 2 guys, and Hermes here, and another one, if you had 4 surrounding the palace, they kind of work like walls for the palace, and invading armies have no choice but to attack them. And in that weird fringe scenario, you can see that they'll break these temples. And bizarrely, when they break the temples, they break each piece. Like, they'll destroy individual statues on it that you have to rebuild, like, bit by bit. Kind of amazing, right? Okay, Ethiopia is a rival. Oh my god, they're all rivaling me. Well, that's not comfortable at all. Man, we should have stayed in episode 1 even longer. Alright, the armor will be coming... Now, don't let me get too confused here, right? Is that bay empty now? It is. So we get rid of that bay. We'll keep this road for now. But this is going to come along like this. And probably up like this as well, eventually.
Traders will find travel to this city easy.
Now, we're going to have horse ranches. Now, the horse ranches are going to have to be gatherable by the elite houses. But Poseidon's road could be... No, this is just as good as we can do here, really. So, I guess our first horse ranch... I mean, we don't even have them available yet. Will we ever have them available? Oh, I hope we do. Oh, it would suck if the one that we build Poseidon in, we don't get to see him do the horse ranches. What was our other opportunity for Poseidon? Right at the start of the damn game? Hades, what are you doing? I don't believe this thing about the appeal. I just don't. How can we make that deliberately uglier there? We can get the road in a bit. Come on, look, Hades, there's a much better place for you to go. I mean, we could just end up with mints down here. The mints can be anywhere. If he refuses to change after I've moved that path, I will, I'll move the mints to beneath him, since we've got a road anyway, and they'd be nearer to the rocks, so fine. And, you know, it just feels fitting to have the mints out the front. That's very weird. Maybe he's following logic of, like, he's trying to exit just like anyone else. So he's looking here, he sees nothing, but he looks here and he sees something. And then he's picking the most appealing spot. Like, look, see that? That's somewhat appealing right there. Ironically, by putting mints there, we would lower the appeal. Do you know what would also lower the appeal? Just a random storehouse or something there. Like, maybe because he's seeing path here now. Alright, and these guys with the fish have no way to move it or take it anywhere. Do we connect the two areas of the city? If we connect this road here, all of our off-roading and stuff is over. But I think it's time. So there you go. So now they should be able to go to the granary, and we actually need it, it seems.
The only room for these goods in the city is right here.
No, that's not true. There is a granary there now. Oh, hold on. Yeah, he has a connection. Oh, no, he doesn't. This off-road... The back road doesn't actually connect anywhere yet. Okay, so then we can connect the back road like this. Alright, now he'll get moving. So, as far as elite houses are concerned, I mean, they're not available just yet, but I do want to prep for them. We've got a ton of cash now. So last time we set up this district, we did it because it kind of slapdash and because we didn't really have much money. So Argos attacks Troy. Everyone's attacking, and they all want my help. Well, now we do have money, and I'm thinking elites are going to live up here because stables will be here. So they'll take the horses up this road here. Let's get the road in, shall we? Wait, what? Impressions? They've put a ramp there and nothing to do with it. Oh, and that would be such a useful ramp as well. Should we break it with Boulevard? We could try. Let's try. I want to see it in use somewhere. Here we go. So, Boulevard. We need 2 pieces. Drag it down. I think that path works now. Because I think we've broken that rock and people will actually... We'll see. But I think they will go there. Anyway. Now, the thing is that we do need... We need a theatre to be here anyway. A drama school and theatre to be kind of close anyway. So maybe we just, like, hide it in the corner a bit better. Alright, so here we go. So, fully delete everything. And in fact, I'm going to cut now. I'm going to figure this out on my own, and then I'll show you what I've got. How about that? Alright. I was thinking, in my mind, this all tiled really well, and it created, like, a perfect square. It hasn't really ended up like that. But it's something. So there you go. That's our new district. And the important thing about it, right, is it's still close to the houses, so they'll send people out, right? The podium and the theatre are very close. It has maintenance. The palace is, you know, reasonably well defended. The stadium's there as well. The stadium will be close to both the elites and to the main housing block, which is good. The only thing is it doesn't look amazing. I mean, there's a nice little road that worms its way in there and whatnot. And then also, by the way, here we now have a crossroad. There's a thing going up each area. And yeah, I think let's just connect the whole city now. There we go. Let's connect everything with a roadblock there, so the maintenance man doesn't start doing bizarre weird things. This road is also very weird to the wheat farms. And in fact, that storehouse, that's not really doing anything right now, so that's fine. So let's get rid of that. Now, yeah, stables, I guess, will go along there at some point. Let's get a sip of coffee here. I like this. Look at this marble being taken across the water crossing off-road. Sorry, marble, bronze. And that might be the last of the bronze. So what just happened here? Ethiopia became a rival. They all becoming rivals. So triremes, that's going to be the dealio now. So 3 fisheries removed. We want triremes. Now, since Poseidon isn't quite built just yet. Now, I don't really want any industry here, though. Any at all. I want to evolve those guys. Yeah, everyone's devolved here because of the whole culture loss, but the stadium will get its workers again. Alright, let's actually just verify it is getting its workers. Where are we here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's back now. Everyone will re-evolve. Oh my god! It's done! I just looked at the Kraken! Oh, wow! Promontory of Poseidon complete! It's weird not getting the pop-ups, right? All of the creatures of the sea are dancing today, for you have completed a sanctuary to Poseidon. At his behest, Kraken has risen up from the deep to defend your city from harm, and sea urchins and fish, the fruits of the sea, are more plentiful. Alright, where is he? Is he going to sanctify? Because right now he'll still spawn up, he'll probably spawn on the same area as his brother. So we want a beautiful place for him. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, Hades is up round the back now. Hades is in the right spot. So let's create like a teleportation entrance for Poseidon now, who's going to be like here. See, I kind of don't want the road. If that road's connected, Poseidon might go the wrong way, and that's a bit far from the fisheries as well. See, this is why I want to. So let's empty this sort of wood, because ultimately we want to move some of this stuff. Let's do this here. Let's turn this off, this road for now. They do have a route all the way around now. They just have to go up through the culture district. And let's make this really pretty. So, oh, this should be the fish pond one. Obviously, he needs to spawn at the fish pond. So we'll do that, and we'll give him a bit of boulevard. With what was the column with the blue on it? Corinthian? Oh, it's Ionic, isn't it? Ionic has a little bit of blue. So there you go. So there should be an extremely appealing piece of road there, within near space of, well, very appealing. There you go. So where is he? Where is Poseidon? Oh, but Poseidon spawns in water. Well, the Kraken is in the water. I've only ever seen Poseidon in the water. That's when he visits. That's where he goes. That's what he does. Oh, there you go. There he is. Nice.
Urchins, fish, and horses are in my domain, and multiply when I bid them to.
That's cool. Do you want to do it now? Do you want to... Let's see. Poseidon will haul in a catch of fresh seafood, if there is any in the city, when your citizens are hungry. When you honour him with a sanctuary, the Kraken will patrol your waters and defeat any adversaries he meets. Your fishermen and urchin gatherers will find their work easier and produce more food for the city. Pray to him if you need more seafood. Well, the granary is not full, so let's see. Yeah. Oh, there was no voice cue. I would have thought there would be. Poseidon's heard your prayer, but you don't have the room for more food. You may fulfill it later. Oh. So, perhaps this granary is... I mean, this is just an acceptor as well. Isn't that wild? He's not even trying to get any food. I guess there's so many workers on the road trying to refill this. At any one moment, it thinks it's full. See, that's actually kind of a problem, because if one of those slots is a guy a mile away wheeling fish around the palace, which is what they're doing, right? If you get fish here, you're coming along this road, you're coming up through here, past the palace, round the back. I don't know whether that road works. It's irrelevant anyway. Is this maintenance man broken in some way? What is he actually maintaining? The mints, and I've given him a choice of where to go. That's not smart. Oh, I've given them a billion choices of where to go. No. You need to stay at those mints, please. Thank you. And yeah, then they're going around, and eventually they'll make it. And in all that time, that could be a real problem. Look, all this wine's getting moved. Okay, triremes, and then we can move on to Tenedos. Nope, still not going to happen anytime soon. Scary stuff. Hermes is obviously there as well, but I'm not going to worry about him for now. Okay. So, military. Trireme Wharf. This area will have space for 1. And the maintenance worker is going to be weird about that, so... Well, do you know what? It might have space for 2. It was just that the trireme guy, the maintenance guy, was in the way. Oh, come on! Something collapsed. There's something messy going on near the sanctuaries. Oh, it was all the mints. It was because I was too late fixing the thing. He's right there, but it was just slightly too late. Wow. All the mints, all the money we've been getting with all the sanctification stuff we're supposed to be earning, we've managed to spend. Right, mints. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, is there anything wrong with me doing even more? Maybe they won't get ore. You know, these guys have loads of it in them. You can see it there. Actually, it's quite cool. Looks very fantasy, that, having the mints there like that. It looks like goblin mining ore or something, you know, like gemstones. Okay, so that's 1 trireme. Now, there is a max capacity of triremes, and I'm thinking we'll try to get to it. So that can't be 1. That can't be 1. Salamis attacks destroy. Lots of people are attacking. There's a lot of fighting going on, and we're not able to participate just yet. We could have a trireme all the way out here. Now, that looks crazy, doesn't it? Let's do it. Let's put a trireme out here. Might even be able to get multiple.
If you worship me, traders will find travel to this city easy.
Will they? They'll find it easy, will they, Hermes? We're going to have to get rid of a lot of this wildlife. Oh, in the last part, I loved that there was a moment where we had a maintenance officer. This guy on the outer ring. Sorry, a watch post. The watch post was roaming here, and there was wildlife here. There was like a forest here. He was throwing the forest over to the house. I think that's a great story as well, that guy that has to do that patrol. You know, it's kind of like going to school or going to work, but there's a huge forest on the way or something. So something out of an Enid Blyton novel or something. Okay, what about over here? Can we support a trireme? Oh, we can. Oh, nice. But hold on. No, is that going to block off the back? Yeah, it is. And that therefore is going to block all this off. Little moments like that make me kind of think, maybe the whole game wasn't really, really meticulously designed with every little... But then there could be a water crossing. There. Let's see. If this works, I will sacrifice that fishery because it's just too amazing. It does work. All right. Well, hold on, but we can maybe just shift the fishery over. We don't need to lose out on anything. Yes! Oh! Brilliant. We can put that there. And the situation here is going to be road. Road, all the way to there. Maintenance officer there. Let's orient to the north so that I know what I'm doing in terms of roadblocks. So you're just not going across the bridge, if that's okay, please, sir. So you can go that way, and then he can come down this way. Now, that is 1, 2, 3 triremes. Oh, I thought that was 4. Can we really not get one just on there? Ugh. It's going to be a lot of employment to deal with this, but we should be fine with that. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, my God, 600 workers needed. Are people moving back in still? 200 people are moving in. Well, that's alright, because a lot of that's artisan guilds and stuff, and we don't need to... Are we importing bronze anymore? I don't even know if we are. I don't know if it's possible to import bronze. No, it's not possible. So, since that's not possible, we can only buy the armor. What I will do, I won't delete these things, but we will come here and we will shut down sculpture, since there's nothing to import for them. And you can't shut down mythology as an industry, it seems. So, and I would shift people out of it globally, but then that's going to close these down. So these artisan guilds, none of them are needed anymore. They've built the things. So that's 100 workers. That's a trireme there. Plus the sculpture guys. Okay, plus this wheat, right? We don't need all this. This is just insane. We don't need, like, nearly any of it. I can't even feed it to the horse ranches right now. How much wheat? Well, okay. So instead of deleting the buildings, again, we'll just shut wheat down. And that will give us a bunch of employees. 400 workers needed still. But we did get a bunch of employees, right? Yeah, 0. What else should we shut down? Grapes, olives, fleece, silver. No, all the other stuff is fine. We don't want to actually touch that. Salamis attacks Troy. Are they lowering their shields, getting ready for us to attack them? It'd be nice if they were. Oh, it is amazing to hear myself say that. Spoilers for in a minute. Those shields do not want to budge at all. I've not been excessive there. Some of these trading posts can probably be removed. I mean, that's a storage hub. What I want to do as well is I want to build like a cool little like trade station area. But we're not going to have walls to surround it because I love that effect before. But we're not gonna have walls. So maybe I'll do it with columns or something. That might be something for a later part. So did Poseidon actually come down and sanctify this stuff? That's the question. Because I don't see any of it sanctified. Yeah, I remarked and I marvelled at the fact he was here, but was he at the right place? This path now gives him a choice, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm really interested in if I can delete... So Hades is there again. Hades. Oh. Tricky bastard. We just move the mints around the front and get rid of all this. And then the two brothers would walk on the same path. Oh, here he is. Yeah, sanctify that. Sanctify it. Yes! An enchanted fishery. There we have it. Oh, see, he's going the wrong way. No, don't go down there. No! We could just have one... We could have mints, fisheries, and an appealing area all down here at the south. And since this is the last fishery anyway, it wouldn't matter at that point if he goes down there. But then what about the horse ranches later? I don't know. Right, we've got to put this last trireme wharf down. Got to find space for it. How is that granary doing? It's struggling a bit. I'm just scared to get rid of fisheries before I know for a fact. Oh, we have a fire somewhere. Oh, you've caught on fire. Oh, because we moved that. Oh, there you go. I'll fix that for you. We're low on workers, but I'll fix it for you anyway. Okay, so look, I found out what I want to do here. We're going to get rid of this fishery. Pull the road out. Trireme wharf. Back here. Brilliant. So that's a lot of workers for all of them. But, so what are they looking for? They are looking for armor and they're looking for wood. As long as we're importing the two of them. Wood we're importing from Ithaca. Armor we're importing from Sparta. Bronze is not available anyway. Now do consider that where we're importing those are in very different areas of the city. Building the triremes for the first time is fine, but if we want to keep them repaired after assaults and stuff, distributing the armor and wood throughout the city suddenly becomes really important. Not that any of that's on his mind just yet. We could build an armory just to cook off this last bit of bronze. So, why not? Right. It'd be interesting if there was a way to empty the stored loads of bronze that are in here, you know? Here, bronze is melted and poured into molds to make gorgeous sculptures. Well, also, these guys... Whoa. Where the fuck is their maintenance? Wait, they do have it, apparently. Where is it? I don't see them. Oh, it's there. That's still a risk, though. I'm not doing that. Okay, all right, I'm relaxed, okay? Oh, look, he is spawning where we want him to. He is doing it. He's just got a lot of choice for where to go. Like, there. Like, he totally just treated that. Like, let's do that. Are they still going to use that properly? All right, go on. Bless more than one. Now, fisheries would be very hard to do a U shape and stuff. Oh, he seems to have a very low chance. Yeah, bless him. Yeah, now turn around and walk back. Don't despawn. Walk back and bless them again. Oh, man, if you do a U shape and you do it in a line where they're going to turn around, you've got a very high chance. Oh, I didn't do that one. Oh, see, and when you get him all the way around a corner, if you get him moving like this, you know, you've got so many spots you might pick. By the way, now that we're on this shore and sometimes he walks here, we could get more fish here. He actually does get there, so on some of his route... That's awkward though, isn't it? That's not going to work. No, it will work. Oh, will it work? We would need to move the maintenance to the end of the road, like this, which is actually just better anyway. Right, maintenance there. Kill this one here. God, I've got to stop talking about killing buildings. What's the matter with me? And then that can go like that. Comes up like that. I don't know why I deleted those. Perfect. And even there can be a fishery. I wasn't even thinking about any of this. I mean, Poseidon's not... Poseidon could bless this fishery in the event that he picks this direction first. Alright, awesome. Okay, there could even be one there. But what about all the workers? Yeah, we do have a bit of a labour shortage here. And you'll notice I'm somewhat trying to avoid building more townhouses. In fact, so let's see what we've got now. Okay, we can get rid of these. Immediately they evolve. Oh, we've got a bit of weird instability here. What's going on? They're looking for a bit of olive oil. They do have it. Maybe the cart walker's been a bit weird for a minute. We have a peel issue still with this guy, because he lives right next to the infirmary. Now, we still haven't unlocked anything here, really. So, the best I can do is a bench there, and then parks. Oh, that was enough for him. He's happy with that. Okay, so I think the agoras are getting a bit too empty. Okay, here's what I think is happening. There's a distribution story to tell here. The distribution story is this. If you're one of these amazing fisheries producing lots and lots of food, you're definitely bottlenecked right now, because you're walking it a really long way through the city to try and actually deliver it, like a super long way. So we can fix that bottleneck, first of all, just by making a road out up here, and it would be a pretty direct road. We're actually very close to the granary, so let's do that road. But that's not really the full story that I want to talk about here. Oh, and it could be a beach road! That's not really the full story that I want to talk about. We'll make sure we have a roadblock here. The full story is that a good double granary setup, what we can do is we can have a granary. We want this next granary to be definitely too far from her. Like, this person buying here, she will possibly go to a second granary mistakenly if it's too close. We've seen that before. But if we have one just far enough away, potentially over here, and if we ever see she's going to that, we move it again, right? But if we have just a general acceptor here, this will fill with goods, and this guy as a getter, they'll grab from it. So this is a short walk for them. They can move 8, 16, whatever. They can go real fast. And in this way, we do have a double granary set up that works to our benefit. See these getters? See these guys with these carts? They immediately came out. They were set to get a second ago, but where are they getting from? There was no other granary in the entire town. So they had nothing to grab to fill up quicker. So basically, we can ram this granary now more consistently full of food. So these slots hopefully won't be empty. At the same time, a lot of these fish guys, look at this, look at all the fish that are coming on these barrels here. They'll just fill this up. And indeed, we can actually do this with multiple granaries. We can have a whole granary-like sector here. And in that way, this should work. But it is oh wow, how the hell did Hades get all the way up here? It is a careful balance, because we never want those other granaries to be too close to the woman. I can't believe I've just managed to talk about stuff for 40 minutes here. We've got so much going on. We could just go to Tenedos right now, but only 25,000 drachma? No way do I want to do that. No way. Okay, we got to earn some money, though. Maybe conquer a rival. Let's get the triremes up. Now, they're building them, right? We're building loads of them all at once, all over the place. Let me be sure that I am importing wood. We are importing wood. and we are importing armor. There's nothing for it, guys, but to just wait now. We're stuck on imports for all this stuff. Unless there's someone else I can buy wood from. So let's see. Grapes and wine. Fleece and armor. Where were all of our... Oh, yeah, I did catch in editing. Oh, they're here. They only buy 12 a year, guys, so you don't need to do that. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, that's exporting wood. Fish and olive oil. Wheat. Fish. Cheese and olive oil. And these guys aren't even trading anymore. This is brutal. We lost all of our money with them not trading anymore. I think I'm going to attack Ethiopia again. Uh-oh. Because we have to trade with them. What are you guys doing? Don't rival me. We're all losing so much money with you rivaling me. Both Ethiopia and Miletos. If I can attack them before we go to Tanados, that's going to be amazing. So, yeah, just wait for the triremes to come in. Shall we just sit here and super speed? I mean, to be honest, guys, the best thing for us to do is another housing block right now. There's housing for 400 people, and we need 500 workers. It's actually really good balance. So let's speed this up and see what happens. Sparta attacks Troy. I can't help you. Dispatch what? Oh, cool. We have 3 triremes already. Okay, actually, I'm just going to say no. Oh my god, the triremes are already built? Oh, they are. Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys patrol the area. Get on out there. That's it. You guys patrol the area. So that's those 2. You guys patrol the area. And what, this third one is just taking a while because... And they're just building it up, I guess. But it's taking a while to get the stuff all the way across. There you go, and there's the last one. So, patrol the area. Now, they're only going to be patrolling for a minute because let's send them out. Now, Ethiopia, they've got so many... Everyone has so many shields. Kime doesn't. They produce bronze and wood. Kime's kind of amazing. Let's conquer Kime. We have no support from our friends and subjects. No, not Kime. Ethiopia. We get so much money from Ethiopia, it's unreal. Wow, I can't believe I nearly picked Kime first. That would have been a good move. So if I just send them, they'll fight. So what we need is a naval battle at some point, right, guys? Because with a naval battle, we'll see these guys shooting and attacking and doing things. So, Sparta attacks Troy. We can't really help, so that's fine. Another standard housing block, one that's a little bit more safe. Alright, our invasion was crushed. We'll wait for the defeated warriors to return. There we go. Ethiopia becomes hostile. Ugh. So they're anchored, mangled. One of them is mangled and it's returning. Let's see the mangled one. Are you okay? Okay, just to explain, I've never really talked about this UI, but here it says their hull condition, and this guy's undamaged, so he's not the mangled one. One that is damaged will also have a cool little animation of the guys at the wharf, like throwing wood on it or whatever, to repair it up. And it happens quick, but it requires actual wood in the city to be distributed. I want to see a mangled trireme. No, no, guys, I can't fight Troy with you right now.
If you worship me, traders will find travel to the city easy.
You seem okay. Well, we got to attack them quick. Oh, what is this? Enemy army sailing towards your city. Oh, I attacked Ethiopia, so they're attacking me back. Displeased. Well. Alright, there we go. Undamaged, undamaged, undamaged. Let's dispatch again. I got to see if these shields go down with us doing this. We may have to defend ourselves with rabble here. It's time to save, I think. Things are happening. Alright, the beauty contest, rabble, defense, and I think, so Ethiopia launches an invasion. We could bribe 15k. No, let's fight to defend. Let's see what we've got. Where do they come from? Here we go, they're here. Whoa. Alright, so I could load that save and put all of our rabble right along here. But that's not necessary, it would seem, I think, so far. We could just muster all the rabble to the palace straight away. Oh, the Kraken's going to fight them. I just saw it. He's going to attack them. Okay, right. Now, the rabble need to move from the common houses to the palace. They have a very short walk, actually. This is really cool. They're just going to come through up this ramp, and then they're fine. So, let's pick everyone and muster the companies to the palace. And maybe we'll move them in a second. This is going to be an employment explosion here, just FYI. Okay, Kraken, go, go, go. What are you doing? Ugh, he's doing that thing where he can't really get to them in time. Oh, sink a boat, Kraken. I would love to see you sink a boat. Go on, yeah, try again. I don't know where they're going to land. To be honest, if we reload this, our invasion was crushed again. But did they lose a shield? I don't know if they're losing shields. They are not losing shields, and now they'll be sending regular attacks at us. In fact, a little spoiler here. What you're looking at right now is a doomed save file. Doomed! All I can do is these triremes. We might be able to build another one. Come on, if he could sink that last boat, this will be the greatest thing ever. Oh my god, where are they going to land? Yeah, we could have the rabble all up here throwing stones at them. Oh, actually, I want to do that. Hold on, let's try that. This is going to be too fun. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, the super speed was insane. Oh, they managed to get one! Oh, I don't know what to watch. I want to watch if the Kraken can get one. Oh my lord, look at all these stones. So they're going to land up there. I'll just send the rabble straight over. Ethiopia, okay, they've landed. They've landed. Oh, so they actually land up here. We could... Alright, let's reload that again. Alright, here we go. So they're coming over. So I'm putting the rabble here. Oh. And they're landing. And we're throwing some rocks. And they're all coming in straight into the middle here. We're throwing a lot of rocks. Oh, look, look, look. The Kraken's getting in there. He's hopefully sinking some boats. Our triremes. So there you go. He just sunk one. Our triremes do not look like that, do they? Oh, Cerberus is fighting. Oh, this is a really deadly invasion, actually. So our defeated warriors return. Ethiopia is hostile. Yeah, I can see. So the trireme just reappeared. Oh, no, no, no. Speaking of which, the trireme just did a little animation, I think, an attack animation. You guys need to get in there and fight. There we go, and we've defeated their invasion force. Nice. So they just got defeated, right? Did they lose a shield? Doesn't look like it did. We have a mangled trireme still returning. Okay, so everybody, you can go home now. Thank you. You all did brilliant. Make sure that they're all going back. Cerberus can clear up the last ones. So, yeah, let's get another trireme if it will let us build one. We'll go up to the max, and so at the cost of another fishery. Good, it let us build it. And so while that builds, I'm going to try to build another one if I can find a spot. Oh, in fact, what about, well, maybe we can just find another way to beautify this stuff. Okay, hi, so this is Black and White WP, obviously back here. And this was a whole section I thought I was just going to cut while we built the trireme wharf. But if you look here, I'm mousing down and looking at the housing district and realizing that it's like imploding. Like everything is dying. They need fleece, they need all kinds of stuff. What's happened is the rabble that we've sent to, even for just that brief invasion, and it was a rough invasion, but that period of time, that's devolved all of our houses, like badly. And in fact, I don't know whether I click and look just yet, but defending the town with the rabble means like thousands, like 1,300 jobs not being filled. Like we're beyond the point of catastrophe here, but I don't know exactly just yet, so I'm still going to build the wharf and we'll try to repair it, so let's see where this commentary goes. Okay, cool. So we got this one extra one here, and when I tried to put another one, it says you have a full fleet of warships. So the full fleet of warships looks like it's 5 or maybe even 6 triremes here, which is kind of excellent. So I think that's as good as we can do, and we'll just have to, like, we'll give these guys a monument or something. We'll find a way to beautify their setup. We can do this, first of all. Also, a trireme wharf might not be as ugly as other, like, industrial buildings. Like, if we boulevard that for them, they might be happy with that. I don't know. Right, but we're going to build this, and I will edit until they are immediately built. So again here, I'm expecting to just cut this section while the wharf builds, and I realize, no, the town is really dying. We're down to even just shack now because none of the industries are working. And you're looking at a Corinth type situation here. I tried to like shift people into hygiene and safety, but I'm realizing no, it's not going to be anything. In fact, the second I unpause, I think stuff breaks. Yeah, this collapses. I think there's like the trireme that we just built collapses because no one can repair it. There's a fire. It's basically game over, though we don't proc the screen. So I load this save file, Rabble Defense. Okay, it's very nearly a bricked save game. The tragedy here is I did something right before this invasion landed, and you'll see what it is in a second, that could have saved me, but I've screwed myself out of something now, so I have to find a way to defend with rabble safely. What follows is maybe 20 to 30 minutes. I'm just going to cut it all down almost, but give you guys some of my observations as I was panning around reloading this save. Oh, by the way, look, check it out. Perfect. This granary is absolutely full of fish. And this granary is very, very full as well. And all the houses are doing brilliant. Here, I'm realizing I could put a water crossing on this road, to this island that we've been opposite for ages. And maybe it would support a trireme wharf there. Oh, that would have been so brilliant. Could be a fishery there, though. Oh, do you know what I didn't even consider? That obviously we have the farm area. I haven't even, this whole episode, we haven't even panned over here. There's nothing wrong with building a trireme over here. There's loads of space for wharfs here. Like, there's a spot there. I say there's loads of space, actually. I mean, there would be there, but we'd have to move him. Okay, maybe right at the top, but look, we found one. And it's going to need more stuff. We already have a full fleet anyway, so whatever. But yeah, could have used that spot there. Okay, so we need a couple more workers. I've been thinking if I can put a new housing block down, right? So it would have to be close to our established stuff. We got this granary here. We've got this. We've got our fleece and our oil here. And then there's this weird gap. I wonder, what if we put an agora on this road and we had it stretching out on the left and stretching out on the right? So the agora, so it goes tick-tock, left, right, left, right, left, right for kind of a mini housing block. It's also close enough to culture and stuff that they should be able to get it. So I'm going to set that up because I think that'll look really cool and it shouldn't take 2 seconds. So yeah, like we put an agora here. We roadblock there, that's obvious. Now this part of the road's fine, but really what I want him doing is coming out at the end here. So yeah, I'll figure this out. I think we just delete the this outer road here. It doesn't even do anything. So what I've sort of glossed over here, you can hear it from the combat music. This is the start of the invasion. They're actually sailing in a minute. But the idea is if we get this housing block up, this will be an employment surplus for us during the big rabble. And we won't go below that critical employment level. But what I'm not really thinking about is that emigration isn't possible during a battle. People won't come in regardless. We put the roadblock there, remove that one. Okay, so there you go. So that's going to be the district. And we could probably put double houses along. Let's try it. Oh, they might lose their appeal. Well, let's try it anyway. Avenue all the way along there with a house that fits in there. The fountain fits perfectly in there. This is working out very well. Oh my god, and all the maths is perfect for that as well. Alright, and another row along there. The maths finally isn't perfect, but you know, that's actually alright, because maybe an extra way out is good. Or I don't know. The infirmary is just obviously annoying. I tried to put it further up in this corner, but it won't go because of the beach. Food, fleece, and oil. Right, well, so we'll see how that evolves now. So here, let's watch the immediate next attack that I tried. This one was particularly annoying, added insult to injury, because they broke one of the new triremes I placed, because this happens to be where they're landing. I think they have 2 random spots they might land, I'm not sure. Again, I'm able to actually beat them easily. We even have a little bit of footage of our own trireme fighting there for a second. But look at the devolution, it's just massive. And again, our new housing block doesn't help. And talking about adding insult to injury, Ethiopia invade again straight away. They sense that weakness and they go immediately for the throat. So, back to the rabble defense save. In this attempt, I tried something kind of fun. Sometimes I realize you can put a flag in like a condensed area and they'll all move together. So I try it on this island, thinking, okay, they all have to pass through the island and they'll all throw rocks. Except, no, they just sailed straight past. But then I think, okay, and you might have been wondering, why did I leave edited in that thing about the, you know, the island with the water crossing a second ago? It's because now I'm going to try it over there. Oh no, actually on this one it looks like we just try it at this peak. Basically, the plan right now is to destroy the ship so fast, so early, that people aren't out of their jobs for very long. But this didn't work either. I mean, most of the ships survive. So here we are trying the water crossing, and to be honest, this is really good. It takes a long time for the fight to fully finish, but we protect the trireme. The guys over on the island do quite well. I think this was a fun idea. But the battle does take a bit of time to get through. Now, I want to point out that there is another strategy, which is I could just use less flags. We could summon less rabble. But when it's like, 25 flags that you're clicking and moving them all across the city, there is some hotkey stuff that I want to talk to you guys at some point about to move our armies a bit quicker. But in general, it just seems so tedious and annoying. I was hoping for a better way of getting through this. So yeah, the fight here is okay. I realize here, look, 1,519 workers needed. Oh, this is really interesting. I was sure there was a way of shutting down individual buildings. Like, I'm looking at the worker shortage and I'm thinking, okay, these piers, we don't use them for anything at all. So, but I don't want to delete the buildings. I mean, we could. But I thought that I really feel like there was a button to like just turn off an individual building. And I tried these. Have you guys been wondering what these buttons do? I thought it was like rotating the viewpoint, like what was the point? But it's actually not that. What this does is this skips between all of the piers in the town. This is actually really useful. So we can, once we've got some trading set up, we can go to any trading bay and then we can just click the arrow. And we can see, okay, exports here, marble here, and it moves the camera as we go. Look, see? And here we are at this trading bay, this trading bay, this trading bay. That's really handy, especially for trading. I assume granaries don't even have the button. But okay, so that's cool. I like that. They've got a lot of like subtle little things in the UI there. And well, also, for good measure, here's another safe file attempt. Well, I figure let's try out the fireballs from heaven. You actually get to see something cool going on with the water here as well, which is where the fireballs land. It creates shallow shoreline. And there's an amazing comment on the forums about how you can use that to get urchin gatherers to go places that they wouldn't normally. But here's a good opportunity to show off some fireballs militarily, rather than just for weird tricks and gimmicks. And there are a lot of very strange behaviors about these fireballs. Like, remember that earthquake we had before? If you fire a fireball from heaven at an earthquake, the tile becomes just regular rubble, and then you can delete it with, a clearer and essentially get rid of earthquake. Really strange. See, maybe I should enlist the help. They keep attacking Troy. Troy has less shields. I think, anyway. Oh, look at this. Look at all of our triremes. Yeah, okay. If I do this, Ethiopia is probably going to sense, weakness here. So I may bribe them off. So our money will go even lower. Yeah, so help Sparta attack Troy. Go on, then. Okay, some of our forces have returned with their heads hung low from the battle at Troy. Though they tried their best to help Menelaus of Sparta conquer the enemy, they failed. But did they remove some shields from him? No. I mean, Troy is just so strong. We're not going to bother with that. We've pissed off Ethiopia. Kime, at the very least, we could conquer. But I want Ethiopia back as a trading partner, so I'm going to try this a couple more times before we move on. Can't enlist help. Another thing we could do is be giving gifts to our friends, so that they fight with us, but you never know. Here, look, as soon as I attack them, they come to attack me. That's funny. Okay, let's bribe them off here. 17,000 drachma. In that cut, we went back up to 37, which is pretty good. Everything seems very stable now, and it says only 37 workers needed, which is very, very, very good. I'm really happy with how this all looks. I think if we dip below needing just too many workers, the whole thing starts wobbling a lot. So we need to be careful of that. Okay, our soldiers have returned. Ethiopia is hostile. So I could now montage the next, 15 to 25 minutes. But I'm just going to cut it completely. Right, so what happens here? I'm not able to get Ethiopia. I tried various kinds of assaults. I tried one with plundering. I try to throw loads of money at our allies so that they'll help us and enlist some aid. Everything I do, I can't even remove a single shield. Ethiopia stands firm. All I managed to do in this episode for now is piss off Ethiopia, get them to start throwing attacks at me, and get nothing in exchange at all. Cutting forwards a bit, I'm also going to discover something pretty bad about our farms. In fact, there was a little... You could see this earlier in the episode if you looked very closely. Oh, wow, look. So since we moved the rabble, I don't see any wolves. Oh, there are wolves there. Oh, my God. They've killed all of our sheep. So many dead. Oh, my... I thought Fleece was struggling a little bit, and they're all gone. Unbelievable. Look at that, there's a wolf in there. All right, we're going to get a rabble back over there. One rabble assigned to that place always. And they must be mustered. And they must deal. Oh, dear. All right, come on, guys, march on over. And they'll stay in that middle bit. By the way, I did think while I was editing the previous episode, we don't actually need these side gates for these anymore. These pens. Look, this pen is safe, though. All these sheep are fine. All the other ones died. Well, here we go. So we'll put some in here. It's going to cost money, but money is no object now. And we can get our sheep back. Look at that wolf. He's so happy. He thinks he's going to get all the fleece in the world, and he's not. Look, he's still eating. Well, the rabble will be here soon. In fact, I think that's them crossing the bridge now. Yeah, we saw it on the minimap. Right, so they're going to go through, and they're going to start throwing rocks at the wolves to deal with them for us. Okay, we've got to keep an eye on that. And finally, a eureka moment. Remember how the first time Ethiopia attacked, our triremes were away? Ooh, Ethiopia just launched an attack, right? But our triremes are at home this time. All of them. So, I'm wondering if we can get them to fight. So check this out. So, defend location... Patrol area, attack all enemies. Let's just click this and say attack all enemies and see what they do. Let's pick every trireme. So that one, this one here, attack all enemies. Oh, I kind of don't want them trickling in one at a time. This one here, attack all enemies. I've never seen this. So here we're actually defending our town purely with our navy. Now, I do have a rabble, obviously, but I'd rather not use the rabble as, you know, we don't want to carry out repairs, by the way. Oh, we should do that when they're damaged a little bit. So that's him. And then this guy, attack all enemies. Let's see now. So that should be 6 triremes versus this. Now they're just throwing spears futilely at them. Oh, there's more there. If they just sink all the boats on the way in, then damn. They're sinking... Oh, they're sinking quite a few of them. Oh, and there's another one there. And they've got no way of fighting back. Oh, this is so cool. Ethiopia can never do anything to us. Look at this. Here we go. And they got the Kraken helping them.
My crew is as skilled as Argonauts. It won't be long before this enemy is dead in the water.
Oh, it won't indeed. So as long as our triremes are at home, we're like we're like super defended here. There you go. So apparently they've landed on our shores and begun their attack. But from where? Surely not all the way up here again. Did we miss a boat? No, I don't think so. Oh, they're here. They're rushing through. They've just landed as quick as they can. Oh, but look, they died anyway. Look, we're throwing the arrows from through. It's time to celebrate. Wow, that is cool. Okay, hold on, everyone. Should we just leave them on attack all enemies, or should we put them on patrol? And they literally would be patrolling. The thing is, when I send them out to attack Ethiopia, what if then the controls go away and I have to set it up again? I don't know. Anyway, those guys should be fleeing. They'll kill some guys on their way, but that should be all right. It doesn't seem we can resume that trade. Like, because I'd expect something to have happened now. So, we've done enough attacks. So, how about Kime? Kime clearly has less shields to hopefully make it look like a tempting target. So, first we will raid, where everyone's returning first, and then we'll see where we can go from there. Oh, they admire us. Oh, I'm so sorry to be doing this. I'm so sorry, but you're bronze and you're too useful. We need a source of bronze back. Oh. If only I could just ask you to be my vassal. Can I? After a bunch of silent searching, I decided that no, I cannot. Oh wow, it says everybody respects us suddenly. I'm not sure why. Look at this, everybody respects us. Is that because we've won so many combats? Well, I'm going to enlist everyone to attack Kime now. We won with the plundering, but again, can we actually win with the actual fight for the city? Can we grab Kime? Okay, so to be clear here, baseline, Kime seems to have one less shield. And when we plunder them, we are successful. It goes through. But the ultimate goal is to conquer them. To conquer them, we gotta lower the shields, and plundering doesn't seem to do that. So I'm now gonna go on an onslaught of regular attacks, just like we were doing against Ethiopia, but on Kime instead, in the hopes that they'll get rid of a shield, and, well, what do you know? 10 minutes or so later... Oh, Kime is losing shields. Okay, so it said our invasion was crushed, and look, they only have 3 shields now. They definitely just lost a shield from that. So awesome! One of these cities is actually attackable and conquerable. It's just gonna take some time. 0 workers needed. Perfect. Once again, I'm not gonna leave in every invasion. I'll just cut it all. I didn't even know what I'd be commentating anymore at this point. It had been so long, and it was so late at night. Just believe me when I say I was fighting for a long time. Eventually, this happened. They're down to 2 shields. We just got crushed again, but they're down to 2. I'm being really relentless. I only sent a couple of guys because a bunch of our things were like mangled and broken, but I just sent them back as quick as possible. Like here, defeated warriors return, right? Now what can we actually, while they're still on 2 shields, oh, there's only 3. Hold on, we'll build up a little bit. So we have 3 and they have 2 shields. Come on, now give me another Trireme. Where's our Triremes? Are they just broken? Do we need to actually hit repair on them? I mean, screw it. Enlist these 3 and let's see what happens. Well, it failed. What follows now is about 40 minutes with 0 commentary from me originally, as I'm just quietly playing along, testing out like different rates of attack. Like, okay, so if we attack really, really regularly, can we rebuild in time? What I realized through all of this is we need a big stockpile of armor and wood before we even do the very first attack. We need good distribution throughout the city to get the new imports of wood and armor. Remember, we're buying wood and armor and we can only buy 12 of each every year. So we need a good, like, backup reserve bays. The bays need to be near the triremes. And this way, we can keep repairing them. See how we went down to just 3 triremes a second ago? We need to be able to do an attack, have all 6 return, repair them, send them back out fast enough that in the meantime, Kime didn't restore its shields. The worst thing you can do is attacks too fast while the triremes are still leaky and broken, because then they'll break for good and it needs a lot of resources to bring them back. And then if we do enough attacks like that in a row, and I'm serious, 40 minutes here and it was all dead silent. Oh yeah, and in the footage back there you can see I also tried an attempt where I just give Sparta loads of money. Like all of my money, in the hopes eventually they'd like me enough to assist me in an attack, but they never did, so I had to reload after that one. A dead silence all this time until, and I think at this point I was wondering why I was even bothering with all of this, but here we go. I had started, you know, you get sleepy and you get delirious and you just have to go for it. I had clearly at this point realized this was not going to be an episode about Tenedos at all. Ah! They're down to 1 shield. This is just crazy. They're down to 1 shield. Basically, I have to get the timing just right. We have to let all of our stuff fully repair. So what I've actually done here is I noticed that even though we're buying armor, the bay was like here. This is crazy. We should not be buying. Oh, in fact, we shouldn't be buying any marble anymore. We don't even need it. So we should probably sell this. Who buys the marble? Export. Here you go. We can sell that marble. Yeah. I want to stop buying marble, please. Let's sell it there as well. Let's get this. And that'll be a nice little bit of a money bump here as well. But basically, we had a lot of armor on this bay. And we need it to keep repairing the triremes. We need the wood to keep repairing it. So I built this little storehouse here. So we're able to repair just enough to keep the fleet of 6 there. And then I send genuinely like 3 assaults. They all get crushed, but just quick enough. And we are lowering the shields. This is great. Okay, 1 final shield. I mean, surely we conquer them next. Well, no, even that was optimistic because... Oh, they're back up to 2. Oh. So, no, they actually started repairing. It turns out this entire attempt, I've been stretching too thin. This entire string of save files ends with this one final, extremely lame attack. One last mangled trireme. If this one works, that'll be hilarious. No, I can't help you fight Troy. Wop, wop. Yeah, invasion crushed. So, I do it all again. Except I fully rebuild every time and change the pace of it. Oh, this is good. Okay, look. I could risk it. We have a bunch of undamaged triremes. One of them is leaky, but they only have one shield. This is the strongest attack I've ever managed to muster while they still only have one shield. Go, guys, go! Kime launches their own invasion. I'll bribe them away. Come on! This has got to be it. Ah! Invasion crushed! Barely afloat. I've not seen that status. In fact, that's such a weird status, and it says unavailable there that the E is, you know, not on screen. It's not being repaired. I don't know which one it is. It needs wood. Well, repairing. We're pretty good here. Should we let it fully repair? Or should we bear down at them? We got to keep the pace up. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right, come on. One. This is now the best attack right here. Oh, it actually happened. Oh, it actually happened. Guys, the recording for this episode, I don't know what. This is going to be a mess to edit. It is 2 hours, 36 minutes in. What did I say? I could beat this in 5 minutes. This actually feels like I just beat a raid boss or something in the game. This is fucking crazy. I can't even believe that that's mechanically possible. That was really hard, and that taught me that if you want to do a big naval assault like this, you can't just put triremes around in random places. They need like huge amounts of armor and wood stored within the building waiting, and you need to be able to supply them with armor and wood like quick. I mean, I don't know how many ideas and things I'm going to leave in the video, so I don't know what to ramble about here, but oh my god, you conquered Kime! Most martial, I'm reading every syllable here. Most martial Potatoes. Our army was victorious at Kime, and their leader, Penthesilea, is ashamed. Kime, you shouldn't be ashamed, man. You destroyed me so many times, it's unreal. Kime is now ours. To celebrate our achievement, you can build a commemorative monument. So I'm hoping we're on easy street now, because I can just give them money and whatever to make them happy with me. But, you know, if the devs were really careful about this, they could have... We may now have to defend them. The other people over on that shore, other Amazons or whatever, they might start battering them. But I will try to get them on side at least. Oh my god, we got them! That was crazy! That was such a trip. Kime, bitter, our vassal. Don't be bitter. Here is... I won't give you fleece. Well, hold on. How much fleece have we got? Because I had like a problem where I realized we could sell more fleece moving this here, but then the whole bay filled up and the entire town collapsed. Seriously, everything's so rock solid stable now, by the way. Oh, mind you, 200 workers needed, it seems. Oh, but now that we've done all that with the triremes, we can send the trireme workers home. But when we send the workers home, do we get to keep the boats? Well, the victorious warriors haven't returned just yet. Oh, okay, alright, okay, so... You want fleece, and in the city, I have 30 fleece. It's not that much. So here's what I'll do. I'll give you a small token of 4 fleece, and I'll give you some big payments of drachmas. 2,500 each time. And I don't have much money. I'm very vulnerable to Ethiopia if they attack me right now, because I can't bribe them off, and our soldiers aren't home. But as soon as the boats are home, we can just kill the Ethiopians out in the water, which is amazing. The naval combat is so good. It's actually a lot better to defend, guys, than to pay these guys off. On this high difficulties, do the combat. The combat is, like, free. So Mycenae is attacking Troy. Oh, now, oh, look at this. Pier to Kime. Oh, I feel like I've unlocked a special building, like a hidden building, like an Easter egg or something. A pier to Kime. Now, with that... Can we put you here? It looks like it's doing something weird. We definitely can, right? We can have a pier there. And maintenance is even getting across. Oh my god, we're doing regular city building again now. You know, it's late at night right now, and I just kind of zoned out, like, desperate to beat this. And it looks like we're going to. There we go. So we can deal with that. We can deal that. Now, we can buy bronze. This is how we were in episode 1. We were able to buy bronze, but in episode 1, we weren't allowed to make our own armories. But we can do that now, and we have someone else we can sell fleece to, which is excellent. So, we can even buy wood off of them. Look, I will buy your bronze. they will sell us 12 a year. So I will buy 12 a year. And I will export... So this is the mistake I made a second ago. 12 fleece a year. So that's more fleece sales. So probably want a couple more carding sheds here now as well. So let's do this. And our rabble have continued to kill the wolves, which is excellent. So... Oh, honestly, I feel so good. 3 more carding sheds. A bunch of sheep here. See, the thing is, I gotta edit most of that out, or this is just gonna be an intolerable episode to watch. Truly, the thing I most like is the irony of how easy I thought this was all gonna be, and it's so not. Okay, we're down to 7,000 drachma, but we have a bitter vassal on the other side of Greece. It's fine. Oh, Kime, this is because I was pronouncing your name wrong for all that time before, isn't it? Oh my god, could we have been praying to people to help us out? Hades, will you just give me money?
Greetings, friend.
Oh, there you go, look.
Your treasury looks like it could use a little boost.
You'll use a little boost. That's some of my favourite dialogue in the game. Victorious warriors return. Our brave soldiers have returned from their triumphant assault on Kime. Now, I wonder how many... They only have 1 shield. Now, if I were to, say, attack Troy or whatever... By the way, Kime started with less shields than all these other guys. These other guys are brutal. Lemnos has barely anything in terms of shields. I'm surprised that he survived. Ethiopia, I feel like I never should have attacked. You'll see they've gone back to apathetic, so they're not throwing attacks at me. I think all these other guys are impossible for now. Ethiopia is amazing. But we're going to need elite forces and stuff to deal with this stuff. Seriously. Yeah, if we can get these guys to liking us, we can just ask for things from them, I suppose. But really, I need that trade again. This is such a cool adventure. They started us off with this amazing trade and then snatched it away. But we've got a good substitute here. Kime, buying our fleece. We can get the bronze. So the pier to Kime's up here. I'm going to put armories. So we don't have triremes here. But we're buying bronze. See, so I do want to send our wharf workers home. Well, hold on. Okay, so industry. I still only have wheat shut down. Everything else is going, and that's correct. Now over here, to save some jobs, this is where our armories were before, right? And to save some jobs, I did close them down. But the bronze was coming in on that side of the city before. Basically, what I'm thinking here, sorry if I'm not being very clear, is I do want armories using the bronze that we can now buy. We don't need to make the sculpture, and we can't sell the sculpture either anyway, so that hack for getting money is not available. We can sell the armor, can't we? Isn't armor available for export? How many players do this? Oh no, it's only import available, yeah. So we'll buy from Sparta and we'll make our own on site, essentially, is what this all comes down to. But that's good. We can even stop buying from Sparta in theory and save a little bit of money, but I want to make sure that we've got some good bays full of the stuff. So, I don't know. What I want to do is get it to all the triremes, and if we're building it over here, it's going to be a long walk. It would be better if we made it here, for example, which is sort of a good-ish halfway point. So yeah, we'll do that. I think one, like, over here, the appeal issues here won't necessarily be a big problem. So they'll make a little bit. We just got to... And then these over here, they're going to take a while to get their armor. There's just nothing we can do about that. But I guess I can put one here just in case. And the idea here is... They will make it and take it straight from the armory into the trireme wharfs. Or if not, they'll put it, you know, in some armor bays... wherever. Like, I've got this spare bay here now. We have more than enough wood, by the way. Wood we've got everywhere. Yeah, like, there's too much wood. Let's stop importing wood. Click to stockpile? No, I want to click to stop importing. Well, the best way to do that is with this. So that's wood exportation, importation. Here we go. So no more Ithacaean wood. Alright, excellent. And hopefully that they will continue to be happy with us. So I'm going to play this forwards. And hopefully we can defend them and we'll be all good. And with Kime on side, the hope is that when we go to Tenedos in a minute, that they'll continue to be happy with us. Alright, Kime thanks us for the money multiple times. They're now dedicated. That's all it took. Just a tiny little thing. He thinks highly of us. He's paying us sculpture yearly as tribute. Oh my god. Well, wow. Well, we can't sell the sculpture or anything. But if that tribute comes through to the next mission, that's so good. Because we're going to be building some gods over there. Alright, well, so the triremes, right? So let's send the wharf workers home. Okay, it says the trireme is here at the wharf, waiting for orders. Well, what if I tell you to patrol? No, go... No, we're not going to help with any of that. Unless... I mean, they're spamming those messages. Are they spamming these messages because you can actually get Troy? Troy respects us, everyone respects us. Excellent. Okay, right, slow the goddamn game speed down. Grab these. Tell them both to patrol. Now that they're patrolling... The wharf is... No, I think it's just going to take the 100 employees always now. We can't send them home. So if we want a little bit of extra cushion for our industry and whatnot, we would need another housing block. The mini housing block has only gone so far. In fact, this guy hasn't even evolved that much. Oh, only because of a pill, though. And do you know what? We have a victory monument. Oh, we have a lot, sadly. Yeah, it won't even fit, will it? A conquest monument. That's really what I mean. That's really what I want to show off, but that's fine. So we will give you guys some benches around the square that you live at. Kind of misclicked there, but we'll leave it since it is a benefit to us. And if push really comes to shove, I will give you a bit of a monument here. But hopefully you evolve all the way with that. But still, that's only just a couple of people. So, oh, I don't know what to do with myself now. Do we go for the Troy attacks? I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. I want to watch this bronze come in on this pier. I think it just did. Has some of these cart guys got it? No? No, we've loaded it up with a fleece ready for sale immediately. Oh, losing Ethiopia, though, it is tricky, because Ethiopia was buying so much of our stuff. It would be cool if we could conquer Miletos. Either of them. Like, all this wine we have, we just can't do anything with anymore. So Spartan armor is coming in very well. This bay full of wine, I mean, I think I'll just remove this. It will give us some employees. And I know what you're thinking, isn't that a crazy amount of wine to lose? We can't sell it anyway. Wine has become useless since these guys all moved on with their lives and went to do other things. Right, what am I trying to accomplish now? We could just set aside the armor and go. Oh, but I need money. Okay, now all we're trying to accomplish is a bit of money. We want to clean up some employment so that we can work more mints to speed up the money. Or we can just super speed and play it forward really fast for ages. And we'll get money from that as well, which, you know, is less interesting to me. I'd rather not do that. Look at all this marble. We are selling that, right? Yeah, exporting to Argos and Troy. Oh, but they're setting to get. Ah, check it out. Here's where we get all of our money back. And see if you see if they take it straight over to the trading, like as fast as possible. Aha. That's big. That's very big. I'll delete this bay as well. That's a couple more employees. We lose 2 sculptures, I know, but it's useless. And we're getting tributes of the damn stuff now. Tributes of marble. Are you guys going to start getting your shields back, Kime? You were able to get 4 shields when I wasn't there, but now that I own you, you just don't give a shit? I mean, come on. That's my job, is that now, to fix that up? We already bought all the bronze we possibly can off of them. Yeah, I'm convinced these other guys won't lose shields. Oh, convinced is he? Ah, well, you, dear viewer, might be wondering why this episode still isn't over. You know, what's another weird prospect? Conquering our allies. So that they start paying us tribute. Like, what if we conquer Sparta? He would give us tributes of armor. Well, none of that matters. I mean, actually, that would be quite nice for the next mission. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, so they're moving the marble. Mycenae attacks Troy. Should we start assisting with this? I mean, why not? Go on then. Let's see if anything happens with Troy. Right, the rest of this video is speeding along, selling the marble, getting the money. and attacking Troy. If I ever see Troy loses a shield, I'll believe it's possible to take him out on this mission, and I might go as far as actually trying that.
Traders will find travel to this city easy.
Also, we can keep asking Hades for cash.
Greetings, friend. Your treasury looks like it could use a little boost.
So look, though we tried our best to help Agamemnon of Mycenae conquer the enemy, they failed. And they still have the same number of shields. So I will wait, and if they in the end turn around and say, oh, can we try again, I'll enlist my forces. But I'm not going to attack them myself. I'll always do like these joint attacks. I'll agree to joint attacks, nothing else. And we'll watch our coffers fill. They could use a little boost. Oh, by the way, look, we got a tribute there. This is the condensed message. It's just down in this corner. Tribute of 4 pieces of sculpture accepted, it says. So if we're too full up to even accept them, I guess we don't even really get to hear about it. I hope we don't fill up with just sculpture everywhere. Oh, look, Kime got a shield back. Well done, guys. They're loyal. Would you like some more money? They're buying our fleece, but it says 0 out of 12. That worries me, because their peer is right there. Oh, maybe the year just started. Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, because look, there's some bronze. Oh, there you go. They just took the fleece. Great. Oh, this is really good. Man, this makes me realize that there is a lot possible in the adventure design.
If you worship me, traders will
like, this is a huge Navy story, you know? We could, since the wine means nothing now as well, we could cull a couple of wine-related industries. So let's kill like 3 presses. And then, like, I don't know. These guys actually have stores of olives and grapes, you see? That's quite interesting. And then maybe, yeah, some of the grape... Oh, no, but the grapevine looks really cool. Whatever. So, look, they're attacking Troy again now. And we have a bunch of undamaged triremes. Maximum number. So, let's see what happens after a second attack, shall we? Oh, here we go. Sparta's attacking Troy too. Yeah, well, I already sent my forces with that other guy. Maybe we do, like, 3 and 3, so that every single time... I can't believe you let an opportunity like this pass. Dude, I'm already there. I'm already attacking. So, like, so that we never miss an assault, maybe you send just 3 each time. Also, they're getting annoyed, right? They're getting annoyed. See, look, we were defeated. Troy did not lose any shields. The whole point of Troy is an impenetrable city, you know. So, there you go. So, I will send you 3 undamaged ones. But all this wood and armor and stuff that I'm developing around the city now, it's probably being spent immediately to repair that stuff. Speaking of which, so yeah, we have 76 armor in the town somewhere. You know what's interesting here as well? We can finally, Kime is Amazonian, and we can request defensive aid from them. So that thing of seeing Amazonian soldiers under our own command, I could do that now. Probably in the next episode, though. All right, so how much money are we going up to? I think probably I said 100k at the start.
Traders will find travel to this city easy.
Depends how many years we want to do this on. So there's that. That's empty of marble. That's empty of marble. That's empty of marble. I mean, screw it. That's all sculpture, but we don't need it. Unless we were going to do Hermes, who has been begging me for ages. Look at all this armor. Excellent. Let's have a more central armor thing now for the triremes that work along here. Oh, this is perfect. Look at that there. Yes. Okay, you can accept 50%. You can get 50% wood, and you can get 50% armor. Now, that's awesome. The triremes that we have here now are going to build up fast, and they're going to have what they need.
If you worship me, traders will find travel to this city easy.
Will they? It seems people have stopped requesting aid and attacking Troy now. Have they given up? They've realized it's futile.
If you worship me, traders will find
oh, no, there you go. Okay, look, so I will give you 3. So here we go. So the other guy just asked. But I can't help but feel like this is a waste of everyone's time and resources. Is it WP? Are you sure? You did say you were convinced. No, at no point Troy lost any shields. Is that 6 and I'm just not seeing it right? Because 6 is supposed to denote invulnerability, as I've said before. And then, one fateful day, as Hermes was begging for our worship.
If you worship me, traders will find travel to this city easy.
Oh my god, they totally lost a shield, didn't they? They did! They lost a shield! Oh god, what do I do? Do I do commentary for this whole thing? Trying to take Troy? I don't know. I don't know. I actually didn't know at this point. I just saved out of instinct and just kept playing. We were waiting for money anyway. And then another fateful day as we were around 60,000 drachma when Hermes was begging for our worship.
If you worship me, traders will find travel to this city easy.
Oh, look at this. Oh, interesting. So I just looked. They got their shield back almost immediately. But that means there's a mechanic happening. Anyway, I've done... Kime likes me now. So now I can actually... If I launch my own invasions, I can make Kime come with me. They'll get pissed off quick. But Kime will come. And Kime themselves have 4 shields now. So... Let's see what happens after this. If they lose 2 shields from this, might be doable. Also, I've been just staring at this maintenance guy. He's not needed anymore. The whole district's gone. Okay, so he thwarted us. Kime's angry. He did! He lost 2 shields! With Kime, oh, that's easy then, because if he loses another 2 shields in a second, even if he regenerates a shield in the meantime, that's fine. We can just destroy them. Okay, but Kime's angry and insubordinate, so we gotta help them out here a little bit by giving them a token of fleece and 2 loads of drachma. Oh, this level has been crazy. Also, I'm looking at this, right? These don't need to be employed. He doesn't need to be employed. And I think I'll cut... Nobody's even been working in these wheat farms. But I will cut a flank of the wheat farm stuff so that we can also kill the maintenance post, which was working to stop them burning down. So he's still insubordinate. Oh, that's actually a bit of a limiter. He needs to be happy with us again before Troy gets their stuff back. So that is a limiting factor there, but we'll see. So there you go. So one maintenance guy will deal with all of these now, and that will save us even more jobs. Oh man, they're not becoming happy with us very quick, and I'm concerned Troy's going to get his shield back, so I'm going to just do my own attack. People aren't even asking me now. If someone asked me now, it would be perfect. We could go, but they're not asking. So I'm going to do my own attack now, knowing that they'll lose, but might take another shield away, and I now have all the armor and stuff in town. Look at this, and the wooden stuff in town to rebuild my triremes quick. In fact, hold on. We are still importing wood, right? No, we're not importing it anymore. So let's start doing that, because the triremes need wood and armor to keep being restocked. So buy some wood there. Look at all this armor we have. Armor is not a problem anymore. Wood, we definitely need wood. In fact, Kime themselves will sell us extra wood. So brilliant. Kime give us fighting power that we never had before, because they give us bronze, i.e. armor. They give us wood, i.e. triremes. Here, Sparta is requesting aid. This is now cool. It's like all these requests for aid actually mean something. But I'm not going to accept until my stuff is repaired. Kime rebels. That's a shame. I was trying to pay them and be nice to them. Returning, anchored, returning. All right, fine. Enlist, go. We're doing that in time for Sparta there. Kime is rebelling. But hopefully that's not a big deal. Let's give them some drachma. And some more, I guess. They don't seem to care that... Drachma does not seem to be helping them much right now. It's like, no matter how much money I give them, they say thank you. But it doesn't really improve their opinion. Anyway, so we have a Spartan plus us attack force here. Sparta conquered Troy! Oh, I kind of wanted them as my own vassal, but because I helped. All right, I guess, yeah, I never thought about that. This is weird. I've never seen this in this game either. It's a happy day, Potato Fist. I am pleased to announce that my army has defeated our Trojan rival, Troy. As a result of their defeat, Troy has become our ally. So here they're only an ally. They're not a vassal. We could have made them a vassal, and they would have been giving us tribute and stuff, but that's fine. So they're an ally. So what happens now? Does everybody just stop requesting things? Oh, Sparta went in for that final kill. Man, isn't that how the movie's going to end as well? Isn't it like Sparta v Troy and Sparta? I can't remember. This is like a really intense fight at the end of it. Anyway, all right, I think we're pretty good here. So I have 50,000 drachma. Trade with Troy is suspended. Oh, yeah, we could have traded with them as allies. Oh, really? You don't want to do it? Well, they don't really do much, do they? We started with them as an ally. They're getting their shields back. I kind of want to take them out right here, right now. But if I attack my own ally, everyone else will get pissed off with us. So there's now all these problems. Right, rebellion at Kime is over. So all of that's going to resume. Okay, I'm going to play this forward to about 75,000 drachma. And then we will put the goods aside and we're done. We've got a full episode out of this now, easily. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I mean, we could have finished it in 5 minutes. But what I've done is I've squeezed every last drop of value out of this episode. You know, that probably means that all these other guys are also conquerable as well. Lernissus and Ascania. But that would be a lot of work. By the way, Kime, you're happy again now, yeah? Okay, good. You're dedicated. So you're not going to rebel. Ah, well, here we are. 75,000 drachma. It is time for us to leave all this and go to our colony. The hardest thing... So, here we go. Ready for Tenedos. And I think we are. We have less money than I would have liked, but we have a colony and Troy is an ally instead of a bad guy, which might be a big difference. The Troy thing especially might be a big difference. Unless they just reset the diplomacy. I guess we will see on the next one. So here we go. Set aside the armor for the colony. What an amazing mission, you know. They really do just let you leave straight away if you want. But it's a trap if you are going to do the hardest thing on the hardest difficulty, which is what we're going to do here. So, let's play it forwards.
The walls of Troy have thus far withstood the Greek attack.
Have they?
All of Greece's leaders have agreed that building a base of operations in Ionia will be the only way to carry the day at Troy and return Helen to her husband. Meanwhile, rumblings of discontent have been heard in the cities that great leaders have left behind to fight Troy. In Mycenae, Agamemnon's wife, Clytemnestra, has been whispering seditious tales in the ears of anyone who will listen.
Oh no, we're going to have an issue with Mycenae. Oh man, this is funny. So, like, they're allies, but not really. I guess is the way that we put this. So, proceed. 2 places on the eastern seaboard. Pergamum is the definite choice for an easier way through. Tenedos is the perfect site for a military base, but it's not well suited for much else. What does that mean? Not well suited for much else? Well, join me next time for that, guys, and the challenge of a lifetime. Well, that was an utterly unhinged episode with, I'm sure, far too many quips from Black and White, yours truly. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.
With my blessing, the metal here shall multiply, whether it be silver, bronze, or coin. My beloved Cerberus will avenge me! Greetings, friend. Your treasury looks like it could use a little boost.
Greetings, friend. Looks like you could use a little boost.